Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Juliet, creator and owner of Scorpion Goddess Spiritual Healing. Right now I am burning some Palo Santo. This is ethically and sustainably sourced. Anything that I do purchase and resell on my Etsy store is either handmade by me or I make sure that I get it from an ethically and sustainably sourced farm. So today is Monday, January 18th. It is also Martin Luther King Day. Before I get my reading started for the energy of the week, I would just like to say that since it is Martin Luther King Day, I think it is very important that we recognize everything that not only Martin Luther King fought for, but everyone else in the civil rights movement. We have progressed and moved so far from what he did do and what he did teach, but there is still a lot more barriers that we still need to continue to break through. So I would like to say, everyone that does watch me, please lead by example and learn how to be or continue to be anti-racist, and do your research on what racism in America still is like to this day. If you do not experience it or have not experienced it, if you do have the privilege of that, I recommend definitely reaching out and learning about what it is like to deal with racism one-on-one. And just think that, you know, Martin Luther King did do a lot for us to be where we're at today. But like I said, there is still a lot more that still needs to be done. Now, with that being said, I do want to start with messages that I've been getting channeled today, which is like, I feel the energy of this week before I get into my tarot read, is that it's going to be a very like restful week. A lot of like napping, sleeping, dreaming, laying down, resting, not really taking too much action on stuff going on. I'm just feeling like this is a week to really just rest, because there was a lot of major shifts in energies that we did go through from the full moon and the new moon, and this shift has really gotten us to like, we've done so much work these last few weeks, and now it's like when you put in so much like energy to, you know, upgrade or move into a different place, spiritually, physically, whatever it is, there gets a time where you're like so exhausted. And I feel like as a collective this week, everyone's gonna be so tired. I'm definitely feeling that today. I'm going to be doing a lot of like resting myself and a lot of internal work. So this is the messages and the energy that I've just been picking up since I think it was like Saturday. I've been getting like this week is going to be like a lot of rest, a lot of internal work. Before I get into the tarot reading really quick, I do want to also say that one major transit is that the sun is entering, oh my god, that the sun is entering Aquarius tomorrow, January 19th, which means we're going to be heading into a more progressive and learning how to kind of detach emotionally from situations and kind of take a look at the big picture and assess like, where do we stand, what do we want to do, what can we do for others, what can we do to fight for others and be more humanitarian. Okay, so let's get this reading started. I'm going to be using the God and Moon Tarot, and then after I'm gonna use Daily Crystal Inspiration and then Self-Care Oracle decks. So we're just gonna see what's the energy for the collective this week. Oh my god, that ain't it. All right. What is the energy of the collective for this week? The Empress. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be giving birth to something new, something that we are very compassionate about, something we've been working towards and wanting. Some people may even be having a baby. 10 of Pentacles, an ending of something, moving on to something new. Money coming in for some of you also. A lot of stuff that has to do with relationship and partnerships. It's going to be a big thing being worked on this week. Something is coming in very fast, but people are being indecisive about which lane or path. There's going to be something that's going to be presented to some of you this week of like, you have a choice to make. Which path do you want to go in? It's going to be coming by surprise. So this is going to be something quick that's going to happen this week, but I'm feeling like this is actually a positive surprise, not something to be afraid of. So some of you may be been trying to get pregnant, or some of you may have been trying to get this business loan. Some of you are going to get this loan. Some of you have been wanting to purchase a house. It's going to happen this week. You're going to find some type of information out where it has to do with something new, something exciting, something you've been wanting, and it's going to come in very fast because we have the 8 of Wands, and it seems like this fork in the road that you're gonna kind of, it's like the surprise is gonna catch you off guard, because it feels like it's gonna be like, oh shit, like, is this actually happening? This is something I've wanted for so long. Oh, what the hell? I don't know what to do, because it's gonna catch you by surprise. It's something you've been wanting for such a long time, and you're gonna be like, oh my God, like, I just can't believe this is happening. Oh. So this is actually really good. And it seems like, oh, 7 of Cups. This is definitely something that you have been manifesting, something you've been daydreaming about, journaling about. So this is actually something very exciting. I don't want to know what it is for me, shit. But this is, as a collective, just definitely something that we've been wanting to have happen, and it's going to catch us by surprise. But we're going to have to also be careful of, some things seem too good to be true, and it may be that you need to pay extra attention if there are documents involved, or if it's coming from somebody that you wouldn't have expected it to. You may want to be very precise about the information that you're going to be given. And don't jump right in to this surprise coming your way. Not saying that you shouldn't do it, but you need to be extra careful, because if it seems too good to be true, there's definitely things that you need to be very careful of. Because we have 7 of Cups and 7 of Staffs, or 7 of Wands here. So I would just be aware that if it sounds too good to be true, it's because it is, and there is some kind of loophole or catch to this. But it is definitely something that you have been excited and wanting. So go with what your gut says. And another thing why you need to be very careful if it involves contracts is that Mercury is in pre-shadow retrograde. So we already know when Mercury goes into retrograde, it's not retrograde season yet, but it's a pre-shadow. So the energies of things not fully working out in your favor are now in the air. So that's probably why we have the 7 of Cups and 7 of Wands here. But that is not, it's not something to be afraid of. I'm just going to keep saying that. The surprise that you're getting is not something to be scared of. It's something to be aware of, that you need to just be extra precautious with when you receive this thing that it is that you've been wanting. And it's going to come fast. It's going to catch you by surprise. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. So again, we have the 5 of Wands. So it's just kind of like a warning. And again, with the Lovers, I'm seeing this more as like, I mean, I know we have the 2 of Cups, but I'm relating this more with the 2 of Pentacles, of like, you have a choice that needs to be made if you want to go with this surprise that comes landing in your lap, pretty much. So, well, not really landing on your lap, because this is something that you guys have been focused and manifesting and really working towards and wanting. But you're going to have a choice that needs to be made. And the choice that you're going to make, you're going to want to confide. Now we're going to be going into the 2 of Cups with the Lovers. You're going to want to confide in somebody you trust. Definitely talk to this person that you trust, whether it is your husband, your wife, your aunt, your uncle, your mother, your father, your friend, your best friend, your cousin, Bob who lives down the street, whoever the hell it is. You're going to want to talk to this person about what this news is that you're getting. And it may even be news that has to do with them. Queen of Wands is with us. There's a lot of wands. There's a lot of fire energy. Again, just going back to the surprise factor. So You may even be receiving news from somebody who is a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. This person may be the one that's giving you the news or kind of popping back in your life to tell you something that you were excited to hear, whatever it is. And Queen of Wands is also telling us that the choice that you do decide to make, be strong in your choice and stick to your guns when it comes to going back to the Seven of Wands and Seven of Cups, something sounding too good to be true. Tap into that Queen of Wands energy and make sure that you're very direct and straight up and like, okay, you know, just basically like holding your ground and being like, this sounds too good to be true. What's the catch? What do I need to know? And be very firm in your communication, because we also have the Lovers, which is Gemini, ruled by Gemini. Communication, that's the key. But then again, remember, Mercury is pre-shadow retrograde, so communication can be a little foggy. So you're going to want to stand with that Queen of Wands energy and being very firm in where you stand. I'm going to pull one more card to see if there's anything. Oh, all right, the Star. Aquarius energy. See, the sun's heading into Aquarius. Yes. So the surprise that's coming your way, something unexpected, and it's really coming in a form that you wouldn't have expected to. So be open to receiving this surprise, this gift that's coming your way. This is going to be something that's going to help you be more progressive. The surprise for some of you may even be something of how to help others out, really tapping into what it is that you do have, or this gift that's coming your way, and how you can utilize that to help everyone around you, your community. I'm getting community is a very big thing that's on people's minds. I have this stuff and I want to share it with others. I want to help other people. This humanitarian, this Aquarius energy, that's really what's coming in. I'm going to pull from the Daily Crystal deck, Oracle cards. I actually I love Oracle cards in general. But let's see. What is some guidance that we need to whoop. Recall your dreams. Recall your dreams. See this right here? So again, we're stepping into, we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about imagination, daydreaming, and stuff like that. But I'm not getting this from something that is like, I'm getting this as like resting, getting messages from your dreams, writing in your journal, going back and looking back at what did you write down 6 months ago when it was Cancer season, or not Cancer season because we're about to enter Aquarius. Oh my God. When it was Leo season, what was it that you were manifesting? What did you want to create? What did you want to bring in? Recall your dreams. Look back in your dream journal. Look back in your past journals. What were you writing about a few months ago? And notice that, like, wow, it's coming now. What I wrote down, what I wanted to do, this is the week this stuff is really coming out with. And I really feel like that has to be with a surprise. Then we have find your place from within. So you have something to give to the world, and this is really talking about tapping into what you have, being honest with who you are, and using your gift to share with others, because you can't copy off somebody else and, you know, kind of bite off their energy, because then it's like, if you're doing that, you're not really being real about who you are and your actual gift by like biting off somebody else. So this is saying, find your place from within, find who you are and how you can present that to the world. Because again, we're stepping into Aquarius season, and there's a lot of Aquarius energy going on right now currently, with a few planets that are already in that sign, and with Uranus, which rules Aquarius, is now stationed direct. So there's a lot of like being your authentic self, presenting that to people, and how can I help people with my gift of who I am to the world. Ooh, and I want to move to the self-care deck. Get laser focused. So yeah, really focus in on what was it that you were manifesting. How can you bring this to the table and help other people? Focus on you, focus on your growth. This is a really, like I said, I'm picking up a lot of rest this week. Laser focus on your growth. I'm getting a lot of heart chakra energy too, because there's a lot of greens in these cards. And I've just been picking up on the heart chakra, and that's the center of your 7 main chakras is right here. Heart chakra is located in the chest area. Color is green, sometimes pink. So focusing on the heart chakra this week, laser focus in this area, because once you open and unblock areas right here, that's where you really tap into being true to yourself and being very open to receiving and giving parts of yourself to others. And that's what this is really talking about for this week. Let's go into the self-care deck. See, and look, it says take care of yourself so you can shine your soul's light. That's what the inside of this box says. It's actually one of my favorite things about Oracle cards. Most of the time they have messages inside. The Crystal Daily deck doesn't have one, but most of them usually do. Alright, what is a message that everybody as a collective needs to hear for self-care this week? What is some self-care as a collective we could do? Nothing is coming out. What is some self... movement. So I'm picking this up as more of light movement than like moving around and, you know, doing some boxing and stuff. I'm getting this more as like light movement. Just some stretching, maybe some light dancing, yoga, going for a walk, but movement of the body, you know, moving your hips around, just moving it all around, you know. That's what I'm getting. But light, I'm just picking up really light movements. Don't push yourself too hard this week. Let's see what is some other self-care that we need to hear as a collective. Maybe I'm picking up like a workout routine if you don't actually have one. I'm getting like also, you need to start getting into a healthier routine. You need to. I'm getting this for myself too. This is like my spirit guides are like, bitch, you need to like really do something with yourself. So I'm getting that as myself. But that is being said to a lot of you watching this too. Let's see. What is some self-care that we can need to do as a collective? Ooh, connect with fire. And didn't I say with all of the wands, a lot of fire energy? So really tapping into, find out where are your fire placements in your chart. Where do you have Aries? Where do you have Leo? Where do you have Sagittarius? Look back when it was Leo season, which again, I did mention also because that's the polarity of Aquarius, which is stepping into tomorrow. What did you write down during Leo season, the new moon? What did you want to manifest? What did you want to create? Even look back when we had the Leo full moon last year. What did you write down? Really tapping into, like, where do you have fire in your chart? Are you a sun fire sign, moon, rising? How many fire placements do you have? Where are they located? Kind of tap into, like, okay, if my moon or whatever is in a fire sign, how can I connect more with my emotional side of the depth of me? You know what I mean? Or if it's a rising sign, how can I really tap into my rising with how I present myself to the world? Working with fire, maybe doing some fire magic, lighting some sage that is ethically or sustainably sourced, some Palo Santo, some incense, candles, you know, getting fire magic, just really working with, even just working with candles to see what do the flames look like? How are they moving? How does the smoke look like from the flames? What messages are you seeing in that? You know, so really, light some candles and do some yoga. That's what I'm, just a lot of fire energy, fire magic. Let's get one more okay. This one flew out, so this is a big one right here. Be still. Oh my God, yes, be still. This one flew out, so that's like really going to be the key of this week. Be still. And I mean, look at this. She's so many different colors too, because she's awakening her kundalini. And if you look at this one, she has the color waves around her, and it's like with these two, be still and lighten your movements. This is a lot of, I said this, there's going to be a lot of rest this week. A lot of rest this week. Pay attention to your dreams. Rest, recharge yourself, because whatever it is that's happening, this is like, we're in the resting stages right now. That's why we're doing light movement, working with fire, really relaxing, recharging. Take a bath, light some candles, you know, maybe do a little stretching before you get in there. But really rest as much as you can this week. Don't push yourself too hard. I'm getting that as a really big message. Do not push yourself too hard this week. I know I'm going to do my best to listen to that. I know sometimes I can be like, oh, I got all this energy, I gotta get it out, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. So don't listen to that voice that comes in your head if you have that like I do. Take this time to rest. Your body will thank you, your spirit will thank you, your mind will thank you if you take this week to rest and recharge. If you guys like this video and this reading resonated with you, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I will catch you guys next week. Bye.